Hello, everyone, and welcome to the It Is Within You chats, where me and Temu are going to break down what's happening in the pageant world in terms of the latest news and happenings, and also let you know about our hot topic for this evening that you can have your opinion or share your opinion on. So I'm just waiting for her to send me a request to join in on the live chat. So, this evening's topic is also very heated. We do this every last Thursday of the month. So, throughout the Thursdays at 6 p.m., we have our interviews with the different queens. But now we are chatting and giving you a chance to have an opinion on pageantry and everything else around it. So, yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Wait. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Samantha.
Hey,
Hi, how's it?
I'm good, thanks, and how are you?
I'm I was just explaining to everyone what this particular session is all about. And I'm
Oh,
not gonna
yeah.
put you on blast and let you tell the people why you were late. So I'm just gonna keep it, I'm just going to continue my excitement and keep it here for
It's
now.
a
It will be
secret! It's a secret! It's a secret why I'm late. It's a secret. It's a surprise, rather.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah,
do promise it's for a very good purpose.
yeah. No, it's
My
good.
apologies.
Yo, yo, 45 minutes in, 45 minutes in.
My colleagues, the Askies.
This better be good. But it's good, guys. It's good. It's good. I'm
Look,
just
look.
I'm
You
just
know it's good.
yes, I know it's good. I know it's good. So, what's happening? What's happening in the pageant world? News, anything, what's out there? Latest events, anything.
Yeah, so we're gonna start our chat. We're talking about the former Miss SA, right? Her name is Marilyn Ramos, right? She recently got a baby, so let's just give her a
Yay.
round of applause because we got her.
Well done.
So
Congratulations.
yeah,
Mm.
it's
Congratulations,
really
Marilyn.
really good because wow, guys, I think it's so nice to look at them right now as they've grown and be like, wow, okay, so years later they've got families, they've got a good
Mm.
life for themselves. It's like, wow, it's quite impressive to see how much they're really growing here outside the space of pageants, because it shows how it's a very wonderful grooming space, but
Yeah.
also how it's gonna really groom other fields of their life as well.
Yeah, yeah, makes a lot of sense. And she was Miss SA in 2012, guys. That's a long time ago.
Yay.
9 years ago. Wow.
So she waited, guys. Give it to her. She waited, she
Wow.
waited. So look, she honestly took her time and we just want to congratulate her. And yeah, we missed you too. Hello, hello, hello.
No, this one
Hi,
misses us for
everybody.
different
Thank you so
reasons.
much for joining.
Oh, naughty. Oh, he misses us for different reasons. Yeah. But I'm also not gonna put him on blast. I'm not gonna put him on blast.
Ah,
Bua ka DM.
oh, don't do that, madam. Don't do that.
Yeah.
We'd also like to congratulate our reigning Miss Africa, Shudu Musida. She was she's on the cover right now of Glamour magazine. So
Mm,
yeah, the winter edition is really outstanding. I love that there are two covers. So basically they were spoiled for choice, guys. They're like, which one
yeah.
do we go for here? Because both look outstanding. And I think this is what we have been waiting for. I remember our last chat, we were speaking about how we're looking for Miss SA on our billboards, we're looking for Miss SA on our magazine covers and stuff like that. So to see Jam Magazine actually covering her is quite impressive. It's like, wow, hey, must have been listening to us.
You see, they're listening to us. People out there are listening to us, guys. They're listening to us, and
The world,
yeah,
yeah, that's like, hey,
it's
it's doing the
definitely
things that we keep on blabbing about here on our chat. So yeah.
And then the finalists, there's so many finalists and semi-finalists out there. Okay, let me start. Number one, Miss Mamelodi Sundowns, finalist.
Yay! Yes, they recently chose their finalists. They look so gorgeous, guys. Wow. I really didn't want to be in the judges' shoes because even voting for the top two in each province was hard. You're just like, okay, who do I go for? Because there is so much potential, and not just only on face value, but just listening how well they articulate themselves. And you're like, but wow, hey, there is so much potential in each and every one of them to really take the crown.
Any faves?
Ah, you know what? I will wait. I saw that they postponed the finale. So
Yes.
when the finale is closer, I'll whisper to you my favorites. I don't want to jinx myself.
No, 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 no. Choose now. Choose now. It's always nice to have a fave, man. Like we always choose our faves, right? You know, Miss Universe, we chose our faves, and
Yeah.
every other
The sad
pageant.
part is that my
Mm.
faves didn't make it, guys, into the finalist stage, right? So I'm just like, I need to work on choosing new faves right now. So I'm gonna take some time and you know what, really go back and have new faves now.
Yeah, and then just check out their profiles again. That usually happens with Miss South Africa as
Exactly.
well. You know, they top
Yeah.
35, you have your faves, and then it changes and things like that. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. And all the best to the ladies.
And
All the best. All the
I
best.
think it's always the underdogs. You see the ones that we least expect to make it. They
Mm,
they
yeah,
always show us that they are full of potential and they are truly, you
exactly.
know what, making their mark out there. So yeah, I'll take my time and then, you know, look into them and be like, all right, I'm picky pick. I choose you.
Yes, I'll choose you. And Mrs. Universe Africa semi-finalists. And our fave.
Uh, yes. I mean, we already discussed this. Like, you know what? We have had her on our It Is Within Her chat. We are so proud of us and Kabati for making it into semi-final stage.
You know what? Like she is our Mrs. Universe Africa. Like it's a
Thank
done
you.
deal.
Thank you.
Whatever
That's a
happens,
done
it is a
deal.
done deal. Yes, we have spoken
Thank
to her
you.
before. We have interacted with her before, and you know what? Her Majesty, we crown Nkabati as Mrs. Universe Africa.
Look, it's
Done.
hers. It's hers. She is so graceful. She is so active in, you know, like empowering women. She is
Yeah.
a found, I mean, a pageant herself. So, I mean, really, what more? She's really advocating for young women, for women of married women of her age as well. So, wow,
Yeah.
she's our overall winner. She is absolutely outstanding.
Absolutely,
We wish
absolutely.
her all the best.
And Miss Grand South Africa, they also had
Mm-hmm.
their top 20 finalists. They were on our statuses, all the beautiful ladies. Yes, we
Yay.
to choose our fave there, and it's much easier for them because it's now finalists, not semi-finalists. So we're not waiting for a second list. That
Yay.
is the final list. They're like Miss Mamelodi Sundowns. They now have their finalists where we
Yay.
can
Earlier.
actually have a selection of who is our queen, second princess, first princess, and the likes. So Miss Grand, they are people's. We are waiting.
Up there.
And then Miss South Africa, yay! Miss South Africa, the videos are all over social media. I think it was trending last week, Saturday. It was trending last week,
Yes,
Saturday.
I saw it on Twitter. Yes. And I was like, wow. I think it was because of the countdown being so close. And
Yeah.
today, literally in a few hours' time, it'll be closing at just about midnight. So yeah, I'm so impressed. I think for me, what stood out for me is the whole inclusion of transgender women. It's really out there, and I'm seeing a lot more women entering,
Yeah.
transgender women entering.
Mm.
It's like they all have a story to tell. Like
Yes.
it's so impressive how each one of them really went out there and said, you know what, I'm doing this. It's like they've been
Mm.
waiting for this. You know, when someone's just been waiting for a platform to really just, you know what, showcase
Mm.
themselves. It was really
Yeah.
great to see everybody just step up. And I really feel as though it's such a wonderful platform because you have nothing to lose basically by entering. You know,
Yeah.
when you just go out there and you're shooting your shot. I think I saw a status from Garabo, the one who's going to be Miss Supernatural. She was just saying that when you don't enter, it's a guaranteed no.
Mm.
Unlike if you give it a try and you get what I'm saying, you stand a chance at actually making it. So, yeah, man, we wish all the hopefuls all the best, all the best, all the best.
My lady is in. My lady is in. Miss Township, the reigning Miss Township.
Yay!
Yes, the video was on our statuses. All the best to her.
I saw
She's a
her. All the best to her.
lovely young lady. She was on one of our episodes for this past month, actually. And yeah,
Yes.
and they're
She's doing
selling.
well for herself. Young as she is, I really love her ambition and her courage. It's out of this world.
And they're selling merchandise as well, Miss Township SA. They have a t-shirt line out. It looks really amazing.
Oh,
We'll
wow.
post it on our statuses. It has the different codes. These are codes that we put on our profile. They have them on
Mm-hmm.
t-shirt. And it was her initiative,
Yeah.
apparently, and they look so nice. They're like black and white,
Wow.
so nice and simple, empowering message. They look great.
So
They
is
look
it like different coats on one t-shirt or is it like one coat per t-shirt kind of thing?
one coat per t-shirt. I think they go for about
Oh, wow, that's
160.
nice.
Yes, they go for about 160 for everyone else and
Mm-hmm.
about 140 for the finalists, somewhere there. But we'll share the information. I saw it earlier,
And it's
and
a
we'll
very
definitely
big
share the info.
fundraiser as they build up towards the finale. Wow.
Yeah, that is amazing. And Teen Universe South Africa. The entries are opened. They've been open since the beginning of the month. And on Saturday, they will be in the Free State. So if anyone is watching and you're in the Free State somewhere doing something and you want to enter, please go to the auditions. We'll also put on our status,
Yeah.
where can I get them? Go to Miss
I see
Township
Miss
SA
T-shirt. Yes.
on their Instagram profile, Miss Township SA. All the information is there. I think they posted in the afternoon, so the post is probably still there or on their status or somewhere there. So yeah, it's a great thing
Mm-hmm.
from
I will
Naledi.
definitely share it as well. Right.
Yeah, we'll definitely share it. You know us, we are all for these pageants. Like this time is not enough, guys. Let me just put it out there. This time that we have allocated for this is not enough for what's going on in the pageant world. So even after this chat, please feel
It's
free to stalk our page.
enough.
Yes, stalk our page and like all the pictures. Like all the pictures because a lot of pageants have also been happening. Oh my gosh, we posted so many.
And we are discovering so many in the process of that because some of them are just like, so there's a pet, like you find that in a province, or I can't even say in a province, in a city, let's say it's Durban or it's Gauteng or whatever, there would be like over 20 pageants, and you're like, okay, what is happening? You know,
Yeah.
there's so many. So yeah, we really
Yeah.
enjoy the process of discovering new pageants. So, and yeah, it's really been quite fun, quite fun, quite fun.
Yeah, amazing as well. I mean, posting the fact that we are posting and saying congratulations, it means even a lot to us, for the discovery purposes, for everyone out there to know about the pageant. Miss East Rand. Guys, I work in the East Rand, but I didn't know that there was Miss East Rand until I started this blog. Trust me. So if you are anywhere out there, just know that if I bump into you in the streets of the east of Ekurhuleni, I will definitely stop and say hi because wow, I loiter around every day. But thanks to this blog, we know that there's Miss Eastern, and congratulations to her, Miss Josie, Miss Mpumalanga, Miss Teen World South Africa. Whoa, that one is big.
They're a lot, and it's we always live in awe. It's like, how in the world did they pull it off? Like, wow.
Yeah, that one is huge. And you look at their profiles and you find out how long they've come. to reach this point. Like, they didn't just start yesterday. Like, they've worked
Okay.
hard to build that brand as well. The ladies look beautiful. That crown. Yeah, Miss Teen World South Africa, guys. You want that crown on your head.
It's not the crown is like, no, get plastic, you want it. You look at it, you think about it, you dream about it, you just want it here.
Hey, hayang thobat, hayang obal, ke crown ya Miss Teen Universe.
You want the crown?
Like, hayang thobat, like, congratulations to Megan and the rest of the girls. Now, everything else. Yeah, congratulations to them. Everything else is on our blog, guys. So please like, share with your friends, tell everyone about it. We are out here, trying to put every single pageant out there and doing our best to bring the world all together. So, our topic for tonight, I'm excited about it.
Drum roll, please.
I'm always excited about it, quite honest. And they are really thought-provoking. And you know what? I feel like they deserve a bigger platform. So, guys, please follow us and attend our live session.
And give us your on these topics, because you know what? We're just the two of us here, but legit, it's called as within a chat for a reason. We really want to hear what you guys think about these topics as well. So comments down below and let's get talking, So our topic for today, right, is how pageants, basically pageant queens, right, how are they executing towards pursuing their legacy, right? And to start off, we can open it up by asking, let's take it down to charity drives and to, let's say, seeking donations and stuff like that. All the activities that they'll be involved in within the process of the pageant, do they do it because they want to win the crown, or do they genuinely do this because this is something that they would like to see growing in the long run with regards to the pageant?
Yeah.
Because we have projects that are left with question marks after some queens have, or some kings as well, because the pageant world industry is it's Mr. and Mrs. So Mr., Miss, Mrs. So we also need to look at that side as well. You find that someone starts a project, and then as soon as they give the crown to somebody else, the project is left hanging. It's like you give somebody, let's say, for example, I start my own, I help a charity organization. I think this is also my thing about charity work, ne? Let's say I help a charity organization, and I'll give my own name, we them charity organization, ne? And let's say it's been existing for all these years. So during my year of reign, I go there, I buy them groceries. When I go with my sash, I look nice. There am I, ne? And then afterwards, ne, I get to win. After I win, do I go back and continue giving them groceries, or just a thing of, okay, I go there and I go there and take pictures of my sash to show that I actually gave them groceries. And I think for me, I'm also about sustaining whatever kind of outreach you give them, because it's all good and well, guys, to lend a hand when we're giving groceries and all those things. But how about we go as far as probably teaching people how to plant, like having a sustainable kind of outreach, because when you have no money anymore to give to the charitable organization, who's feeding them?
Yeah.
So let's unpack this.
Let's unpack this. I think mine is 1-4. Like, I have 1 point that I will stress for this evening. There's a lot, of course, but I'll just stress one of them. It's well and good to enter a pageant and say all the right things, and then it's another thing to action those things, because it's very easy within, I think it happens even with things like employment, to go for an interview and say, I work well under pressure, I am diligent, I am, all the right things.
My time management skills on.
You understand? Time management skills
all these things that the employer wants to hear, and then come back to your reign and it's something else. And it's not that difficult to find those things. And the reason that it's not difficult to find those things, it means that those things need to be done. But now, most of the time, we find that in pageants, people know what to say and they know how to bring in the crowd. You're sending a video, for example, from South Africa, and you're saying all the relevant things. Like, your video is bomb. There are moving images. Hey, birds are flying. Eagles.
Video, it's like, oh, go see
Bible verses are flying. What, the imagery is beautiful. We check your profile on Instagram. You post pictures every day. You are active. You pose nicely. You do this. You do that. And then come your reign, you win. You say all the right things, you win. And then your reign comes. And you're still taking pictures for Instagram. And you are still getting 10,000 likes. And then what?
Yeah.
And then what? So we really thin line, guys, between saying the right things and actually actioning them out. It's the same everywhere in your life. Like the example I made with an interview. Then you start employment. Then next week already, your aunt has died somewhere in the village. Next week you kill your uncle. Next week like things are not the same anymore. But you got the job because you said all the right things. So you need to be very careful of that. And that is what is going to bring long-lasting legacy. You manage to find those things and say the right things. Now, why are you not actioning them out? Like, please don't say to us that.
Back to authenticity. Like, are you not probably selling us a dream of who you would like to be? Or are you not selling us a dream of, I don't know, somebody you are not really? Because one thing about authenticity is that if something is genuine, okay, it will continue. If something is truly you, you will struggle maintaining it. But if, for example, I'm trying to, I'm putting on a facade of some sort, I'm gonna struggle saying I can do time management. I'm gonna struggle having this big heart that I said I have if I don't have it. I think it goes back to authenticity. If you're really not passionate about giving back to communities or doing something that will literally pave the way for the next queen. Because I think one thing about queen's legacy that they forget about is that sometimes you selfishly look at your year of reign and not forgetting that it's bigger than you. After you have stepped down or after your year of reign has been completed, there would be many other more queens that would like to look at that pageant and be like, wow, this person has actually left a lasting legacy for me. I need to feel like I've got big shoes to fill when I enter into, my year of reign after a particular queen has left, and not have to start from the beginning and feel as though, what did she do,
But she said this during a time. Yeah, and we sort of, don't you think, I mean, we are a pageant queen. Don't you think we know the questions that the judges are going to ask at some point? The same way we know the questions that the interviewer is going to ask.
Yeah, we know. And just as they prepare you they tell you to go through questions and research questions on the internet or whatever. It is at some point it is rehearsed, and I think it goes back to authenticity. How authentic are you being? Because now you can go through all the questions and prepare and whatever. I'm not saying go there not prepared, because you don't want to lessen your chances of winning, but be yourself, be truthful, be authentic, because that is something that nobody can take away from you. I can't, if I try being unke, I'm gonna get tired because I'm not unke. Like there's gonna be a point where I just get tired because now it's not natural, it's not authentic. You understand? So I really think it goes back. The legacy thing goes back to authenticity. Are you really authentic in saying that I'm helping out, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? Or like you say, am I doing it for the grams? Am I doing it for, just to get assistance and to just, be clapped hands for and be like, hey, Temo did some charity work and stuff like that. It really, really needs one to go back and think and really, really, yeah.
Like,
honestly, me because
yeah. it's well and good to say that I'm a village girl, for example, and come from the
Mm.
you do come from the village, but to say that I want to make a change there and to actually action out that change is something else. You cannot say that I'm a village girl and I want to make a change, then still come back and live for Instagram and taking pictures. Like, where does that come in? Is all of that within you?
And
Do you have a job?
are you also using the connections which you get when you are a queen to, because you make connections, you get recognized by certain people in certain high places. Do you go there and you actually like, okay, but can I just go back after my reign and connect with whoever that I met when I was still reigning, in order for my community to be uplifted, in order for me to change the narrative among the young people in my community, you know?
Mm, mm.
So
And
it's really something that please should think about.
yeah, it's hard thing. It's hard. It takes perseverance. It takes authenticity. It takes what is within you. As a person who works with um communities and young people, our own cousins and the people we went to school with are so difficult to get around. The people that I grew up
Yeah.
with in my village, it's so difficult to get them to do anything else besides going to parties. So it really takes hard to push those things. So that's why people end up
Yeah.
being exposed to say that I'm doing this. Hanti, it was just this for this one time, but maintaining the legacy is something else. We have a question. Did you see it?
I saw it. I'll just read it now. Ambusa is
Okay.
asking, do you reckon competitions set up structures to create legacy winners? Personally, I feel as though pageants do set up structures that create legacy winners. I believe it goes back to the individual themselves. What do they do with the platform which they offered? Because they could be offering you the opportunity to do this and this and that during your year of reign. However, the sole responsibility to serve and to create a legacy remains with you, the queen, if I'm
Mm,
making sense. The structures are there. They do create it for you. It's like they give it to you and then you should decide how you're going to play with it. If you're going to decide that I am going to focus so much on having an exceptional reign and not using my resources or whatever resources that they have offered to me to have an exceptional reign to promote a legacy that, what can be spoken of years after I have left, then honestly, it's on you. I remember us speaking the other day about how other pageant queens, we're able to forget them. And it's not that we want you to go and feed all the children in Africa for us to remember you. But what legacy were you really leaving behind? Were you focused on, some people just do things for the sake of completion. Were you focused on if I could just complete, or was
mm,
your purpose really driving you towards creating a legacy that will be spoken about years after you have actually been crowned and, your reign as well? So, yeah. What would
mm.
you say about
Action. Action, guys, action. We want to
that?
action things out. Action things out.
Mhm.
Like you said, with the platform that you are given as an individual, why?
Yeah.
Why are you entering that pageant? Do you want to
So
pose on
true.
Instagram? Do you want to be a model? If you want to be a model, my darling, join a modeling agency. If you want to
It's that simple.
simple, you understand? If you want to move into pageantry, know that it's not just about posing and selling products. It's about having
Mhm.
a purpose and things like that. It's about having that legacy that we're talking about. So understanding
Mhm.
all of that, understanding why will be important in the end. So yeah, guys, just your comments, even after this video, just feel free to comment, or if you have anything else to say and everything in the process. We don't want to keep you here for too long. We don't want to keep you here for too long.
Yeah.
Video will still be
Mhm.
available, of course, on YouTube and right here on Instagram. And the links will be on Twitter and Facebook. So if you're joining us late, hi, my
Yeah.
love. If you're only joining us now, we've reached the end of the conversation. Till next month. Till we meet again next month with a different topic. And
Yeah.
continue to follow our page and share and like and comment and everything else in the process. We really
Like
like it.
everything. You can catch up on our old episode of It Is Within Her and our IGTV, and also on what's this, on YouTube. And then yeah, like we were saying, on our statuses, we're available. Just look through the pageant queens. If there's a pageant you'd like to enter, I swear there's a pageant almost in every community. If you really follow our page, you'd find it.
Yes.
And yeah, there's absolutely no excuse. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi, Nazi.
queen.
Oh my gosh. We are leaving. We are hungry. We're going to eat dinner. It's time.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Bye.
Bye.